To the Point with Michael Williams.
Good morning. 2024 just around the corner. That means election season is too, and renewed scrutiny for election supervisors across Florida and around the country, plus an understanding, a needed one, by all of us about the rules regarding when, where, and how you vote. My guest, Wendy Sartory, well known to all of you and to us here at Channel 5, been my guest many times, and To the Point Supervisor, of course, of elections in Palm Beach County. We thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
And you speak, of course, exclusively for Palm Beach County, but in the broadest sense, some of the things we'll talk about apply in a general sense to voters across our 5-county region who join us this morning. Of course, always check with your local election supervisors. I went to the front of your website and it says, "Are you election ready?" It talks about that. So what do we need to do to make sure we're election ready?
To be election ready, we want you to first make sure that you've checked your status. You can do that online at the votepalmbeach.gov, because we want to make sure that your address is correct, that the party affiliation that you want is correct, and that your signature is updated if it may have changed. So we want to make sure you've done that.
All of which you can do at votepalmbeach.gov.
Votepalmbeach.gov.
We'll say that a few times.
Yes.
You can do that all online.
You can do it all online.
But it's critical that you do it.
Well, it is, because we don't want you, if you have the wrong address, you can change it at the polling location, but especially if you're voting on election day and you have the wrong address, you may have to leave that polling location and go to another one. And we don't want people to have to deal with that. So update it ahead of time.
And so that's the start. What next?
Then you want to make sure you have your ID. So if you want to vote at the polls, then you're going to need a picture ID in order to cast your ballot at the polls. If you don't have a picture ID with a signature, you will be able to vote a provisional ballot, but nobody likes to do that.
So have your current driver's license. That would be the most typical.
That's the most typical.
ID.
We have a list of a number of the different types of ID that are permitted that are right on our website. There's a whole bunch of them.
What's next?
Then we want to make sure, once you've done that, you've got to check your polling location.
Okay.
Polling locations change, and nobody likes it when they do, because they're, creatures of habit.
Yeah, we all get used to our spot.
Yeah, you're used to going, but for a number of reasons, a polling location may have just declined to be a polling location any longer, or maybe they've got construction, or we had to split the precincts. After redistricting, things moved a lot. So we want people to make sure they've checked their polling location if they're going on election day, because it may have changed. And again, we don't want people to be aggravated voters, right?
Exactly. You've got about 900,000 registered voters in Palm Beach County. How many precinct locations across this largest by area in the state county?
Right.
All of Florida.
We've got about 400 locations.
Okay.
So you've got almost 800 precincts.
Wow, okay.
But we've got about 400 different locations. That's for election day.
So absolutely make sure you check if you're going to wait for election day, which of course begs the question, you can vote early, you can vote by mail, but you have to be prepared for that too, and I want you to speak to that.
Sure. So voting by mail, that's a big change, because after this last election cycle, all vote by mail requests expired.
All of them?
All of them, 100%. So if you have not registered a new vote by mail since November 9th of 2022, you need to do that. So to put it in context, we had about 500,000 vote by mails in November 2020. Right now, we only have about 140,000 or so requests today. So some people may have just decided COVID's not as big an issue now, and I'm ready to go back to the polls, and that's great if that's their choice. But if people are choosing to vote by mail and they just don't realize that they have to re-up again, that's what we want them to know.
And so you absolutely must do that. And of course, we've got the March 19th presidential preference primary, but also municipal elections. So it's coming up quickly. And again, in each of our 5 counties, everybody needs to talk to their supervisor. But this is statewide. The vote by mail expired, so wherever you're listening to this in our 5 counties, you've got to do it.
Exactly.
Talk about how to do it.
So you can go online and do it.
In this case, votepalmbeach.gov.
But
you can go to St. Lucie or Martin and check their sites too.
They can all do it online. You can call the office. You can send in a written request.
Okay.
So there are a lot of ways. But when you do it, another change that's recent is you also have to provide us with either the last 4 of your Social Security or your Florida ID or Florida driver's license number. Those are required, and they have to match what we have on file to make your request.
And how long? What's the deadline to do this?
So you can make your request for the March election by March 7th. So it's 12 days before the election, 5 p.m., the 12th day before the election.
I can see you in the supervisor's office saying, please don't wait until that day. Do it early.
Do it early, because we don't want anybody to miss out on that. Because another big change is, it used to be once that last day for us to mail it had come and gone, you still were able to just drop by our office and do a counter pickup for your vote by mail ballot. Now you cannot do that if early voting is going on.
Okay, so talk about, so we vote by mail, you need to apply now, get that done. Early voting, when will it start? How many locations are you looking to have this year?
So early voting for March is going to be March 9th through March 17th,
okay.
7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We're going to have 23 early voting locations, which is the most that we've had, trying to make it, again, more convenient for people. And so they can go to any of the 23 as opposed to election day.
Very key. So I could live in North County but be working in South County that day, find one, go there and do my voting.
Exactly. And then if you'd like to, you can also, a couple different things. You can check the wait times. March, we don't generally have long waits, but you never know. So you can check the wait times online to just see what is the wait time for that vote location. You can also make an appointment. And that was new last year in our county. We're the only county in the country that did it last year. So we'll see if others pick it up, but very easy. Make an appointment.
Drop box locations, I don't call them drop boxes now, but they're effectively the same. Where will they be placed? Right. How will that work?
So secure ballot intake station will be at every early voting.
Some bureaucrat somewhere made that up. Right. Anyway, but secure ballot intake stations, which to us lay folks are drop boxes.
Right, right. Used to be called a drop box. Right. And otherwise, it's the same box, just repainted. And so it'll be at our 4 office locations, our 4 permanent locations, and then also at every early voting location during early voting hours.
Okay, and you can drop them off up until?
You can drop them off till 7, at the early voting locations only until that Sunday when that closes. But you can bring it to our main office until 7 p.m. on election night.
And all those new locations will have security around them? They
will. We'll have at least 2, what we'll have is at least 2 attendants that are employees of the Supervisor of Elections office for this purpose. Right. So they will be attending that, and then we will have our staff who are well marked with vests and things, marked cars, going to pick them up to make sure that they come back.
What else am I missing on the mechanics of what we need to do before I move on to a broader question? What else do you say, boy, please remember this?
Right, so I think the other thing is you can check, if you are voting by mail, you can follow your ballot. 'Cause a lot of people say, oh, I put it in the mailbox and I don't know what happened to it. So we do have postage prepaid, which makes that easy for people in Palm Beach County at least. But then after they've done it, there's 2 ways they can do it. They can go back to votepalmbeach.gov, look at my status again, and they'll see the day we mailed it, the day we received it back, whether their signature had a problem, and when it was counted.
And that's key.
That's key. But the other easier way, but they do have to sign up for it once, it's called Ballot Tracks.
Saw that.
Right, so you can go on our line, and what that does is you sign up for it one time, you tell us, I'd like to receive this information by email, by fax, by text, or by phone call, and you can even give us our parameters, and we will reach out to you to let you know when those things have happened.
You realize I will be having you back before March because I do, we talk about it all the time. This is democracy in action. Right. It's so critical that we all get it right. Just briefly before my final question, if you have a loved one, you can't take other people's ballots. There's some confusion. If you have a loved one who's sick or people in the neighborhood, the rules have changed there. You can only drop your ballot off at a location, or what's the rule?
Yeah, so close.
Because it's confusing, all of us.
It is confusing. So you can take your ballot plus all of your immediate family members.
Immediate family.
Immediate family, so basically up to grandparents down to grandchildren.
But nothing beyond that.
And then, so all of those.
So good to have the expert in.
25, yeah, if you have 25 of those, you can have all 25 plus yours, plus 2 additional ones that are not related to you.
But those are strict, firm rules per election.
Very.
Let me ask you more broadly. Your site says accurate, secure elections. You know the national debate. Florida lauded by the Republicans who put in new election rules about how smoothly it went in 2020, and you've personally been complimented for the work you've done here in Palm Beach County. Nonetheless, there's this overarching issue.
Sure.
How do I know my vote's going to count? How do I know it's going to be accurate? We hear around the country some saying we should count by hand. Which every
Not
expert
as accurate.
is not nearly. Say that again, because there are people say, "Oh, count by hand to be more accurate."
It's not as accurate. They've had a lot of studies that show that the machine counting is more accurate, certainly much faster as well.
Your site says accurate, secure elections. To the critics out there, not so much necessarily of Palm Beach County or even the state, but anywhere, what do you say to ensure people who are skeptical watching this that it will be accurate and secure?
Well, they can come to the warehouse in Riviera Beach right now, and they can watch that process for one, and I think they'll feel better about it as they're watching it. Also, we do a pre-testing of all of our machines, and we do it publicly, the logic and accuracy test, and that's publicly noticed. People are welcome to come, where we test the machines and they see that. So we test them beforehand. You know, we run all the ballots, and then we also do a post-election audit. And in Palm Beach County, we do a 100% audit, where we have a completely separate tabulation system from other states, just doing our audit, and we compare them.
Lastly, poll workers, do you need them? Are you short?
Always.
And what do you say to people, say, given kind of the criticism being directed sometimes nationally against election offices and supervisors nationally, and say, I don't know if I want to touch that work. Are you having trouble keeping people, and what do you say there?
Well, it is a paid position. A lot of people think, oh, I'm not going to volunteer that time. Remember, it's paid, and we will give you all the training you need. And I would say 95% of our poll workers who do it love it. And most people are very gracious, and they are grateful to you, and they thank you for being a poll worker. You're going to have a couple that aren't so great, but we have people standing by. We have, you'll have a group around you to stop those, and then always law enforcement can be brought in if necessary.
And we have security at our polling sites all the time. So, if not right there, it can be brought in. So you can feel comfortable going to your polling place. And I know, talking to other agencies in town, they're keenly aware of that need, if need be. That's not your particular bailiwick, but we'll be talking to others. I appreciate your time. I always humbly acknowledge we're just starting to cover the waterfront, but if nothing else, we get people, in the case of Palm Beach County, to go to vote palmbeach.gov to start the process, and in our other counties to go to their sites. It's a start.
They got to get registered.
Promise you'll come back before March?
Love to.
Good. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Wendy Sartory, Link Supervisor of the Palm Beach County Elections Department, and doing a wonderful job there. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
And we will be back. A local congressman. He'll help spearhead post-Parkland gun and safety laws, and did so, and now he's talking about trying to do that nationally. Next.